Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2021 Volkswagen Atlas SE with technology 4Motion R-Line. This particular one is pure black, deep black pearl, with black leatherette interior as well. This is the first black R-Line we've gotten this year in an SE with tech. It has the new, much more aggressive looking front end, LED running lights, LED headlights, LED all-weather lights, oversized intakes, air intakes on the front here. Actually, it's an oversized grille. Looks like air intakes, but it's not. It has front parking sensors, rear parking sensors, keyless entry on 4 doors, body colored paint below the chrome line on the sides, 20-inch Trenton alloy wheels. They used to be Trentons, actually. Now they're just anthracite R-Line wheels. They come on the SE with tech version. Chrome exhaust tips. These are still fake exhaust tips, however they're new for 2021, new design. And also on the R-Lines, they're split in two on each side, so they look like quad exhaust. Oversized reflector on the back, expanded chrome along the back there with the new Atlas logo and the new new Volkswagen logo and new Atlas font. LED tail lights are now standard on every trim. Chrome window sills right along the side right there, and it's black finish on the top portion, black roof rails. This particular one has a sunroof option. A panoramic sunroof is added for $1,200. That also includes a panoramic sunshade as well. The new R-Line logo on the side right here. Let's take a look inside this beast. Same setup as you've had before. You have your lumbar support right here, forward and back, seat back. Bold white stitching on the sides of the seats here in the bolster, up the side, behind the shoulders, and across the back here. It's a leatherette seat that's super durable. Wipe up for the easy cleaning. Pets, dog claws, things of that nature. It takes a good old beating and keeps on going. As a climb in here, we'll turn down the AC. It's about 95 degrees outside, so turn on the AC here. There's storms rolling in. You have power door locks right here. One touch up, one touch down on all 4 windows. That's important. And you also have a window lock right here for your kids in the back when they get rambunctious and want to roll the windows down. You can lock them out where they can't mess with those. Power mirrors, heated mirrors. The heated mirrors are now incorporated into the defrost function. And then you have a power lift gate down here. So you just lift up on that guy right there, and that power lift gate opens up. And I lift and hold, and it also closes from the driver's front seat, even with the car running. Up here, flat bottom leather wrap steering wheel with the new R-Line logo at the base. Then you also have the standard instrument cluster right here. Standard Volkswagen instrument cluster. There's your tach and temperature gauge, the customizable LCD screen in the middle, and then you have the gas gauge and the fuel gauge. The gas gauge and the speedometer gauge right there. On the R-Line trim, you get this dimpled, textured grip, sport grip on the sides. Only on the R-Line Atlases do you get this, and same with the Atlas Cross Sport. Regular SE with tech, this is all going to be the smooth, flat bottom steering wheel with the leather wrap. Silver finish right here across the spokes. Piano black down here at the base. The new Volkswagen logo in the middle. I personally like this new steering wheel a lot. I like the new slimmer logo. And the steering wheel feels a little more substantial to me. I own an Atlas, so it feels a little bit different. Turn signal, of course, over here, and then windshield wiper setting over here. MIB2 radio. That's AM, FM, and satellite. That also gives you App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using one of these 2 lovely USB ports down here. USB ports, and then also you have wireless charging down here in this tray. So I can actually put a phone down there face up, and it's going to charge in most cases, even with the case on, unless you have a pop socket or something installed on your phone. Auxiliary port there, we still have that. Not sure why that's still showing up in cars, but Volkswagen's still using that. And then you have a 12-volt charger right there. As for a backup camera, this guy has a fantastic backup camera. Trajectory steering, so follow that yellow line there. As I turn the steering wheel, it turns either direction to indicate where I'm headed trajectory wise. All right, that green line stays put. The red line signifies where your bumper is. Then you also have heated seats. Passenger, driver, dual zone climate zone up front with a third zone control in the back. You can control it from here just by pushing that menu button right there. It brings it up as a touchscreen. I can touch the left side or the right side. The right side goes warmer, the left side goes cooler. Same with the back rows. So I can do that here. I can also bring up the fan and raise the fan, or lower the fan and also adjust the vent settings. I can also, I'm going to turn that fan back down, I can also do something called air care. Now, this only works when windows are up and doors are sealed and the sunroof is closed. But you see that blue line there? It's going to expand and cover the entire cabin. That's air filtration and scrubbing that's going on there. So it's filtering the air before it brings it into the cabin. Pretty awesome feature that it has there. I had a customer, I was delivering her car to her, and another one of my customers who's a smoker came up, had a cigarette in her hand, and was standing outside the car, and a little bit of cigarette smoke drifted into the passenger door in the back. Turned on air care and it immediately took it away. They didn't notice it. It was instantaneous. Pretty awesome that it does that. So you do have that as well. Of course, remember the doors have to be shut. For your phone pairing, you can set it up. You also have 6 preset or speed dial settings for that. You have voice command here, app connect here. Sound allows you to actually adjust the sound. You can tweak it right here, raise or lower, reset. Also, what's cool about this, let's say you have a sleeping baby and they're sleeping in this seat back here in a car seat. You can actually move the speaker sound away from that baby. So you can do that. Just swirl this guy around right there, recenter it right there with that little bullseye, or use the arrows to move it around as well. Really cool that it does that. Functionality wise, 2 knobs. That's all you have here. Everything else is touch. These are in their interactive touch right here. And then also what's neat about this is you do have an infrared sensor right here at the base. If I wave my hand across that, these hot buttons pop up. So it gives you more options there. Push button start here. All-wheel drive gives you this knob right here. Turn it to the snowflake. You have that for snow. That gives you all-wheel drive, real-time all-wheel drive. And you can shift these on the fly. By pushing down on this same knob, I can actually bring up different driving modes here: eco, normal, sport, or custom. And then I also have off-road and an off-road custom. Off-road custom allows me to tweak all of these different aspects of the drive. I can change things between normal and off-road, ACC, hill descent, climate control, and all of that. And then if I just turn it back to the roadway here, I can put it back on eco, which is going to be my most economical fuel economy. Carbon fiber type finish across here in gray. In the glove box here, there is a CD player, SD card reader there as well, SD card holders right there for extra SD cards. Then you have a leatherette. Look at the leatherette seat here, super durable. These are heated up front as well. Nice wide bolster here, so this is a comfortable seat. Seat belt adjust right there. And last but not least, up here in the front, let's take a look at this giant panoramic sunroof. This guy opens up right here. There's storms coming. You can see them off in the horizon right there. There's a pop-up windscreen right there. It does pop up and it opens quite far back. So you have, it covers the first and second row of seats. It stacks nicely on that other piece of glass there. That piece of glass does not move. You do have CarNet, which is going to be, some aspects of the CarNet are going to be free for 5 years. Roadside assistance, information, and emergency services are all part of that. I'll go ahead and close this sunroof up right here. There is also a power sunshade for this sunroof. Go ahead and close that too. You see that right there? That comes back. It does filter out sunlight, so it keeps sun from beating down on you when you're driving. With this CarNet though, it's free for 5 years. You get 1 month of free Wi-Fi for Verizon customers, or you can get a Verizon device signing up with Verizon, and they'll give you 1 month of free Wi-Fi there. It's a plug-in device. Also, you have roadside assistance free for 3 years or 36,000 miles. You would just hit that wrench button, and the SOS button is your emergency services. Up here, you have a vanity mirror with an LED light. They upgraded to LED finally on these. That mirror shuts off that light there, and then also closing it shuts that light off as well. Either way, you have that on each side over here. And then this one has the home link mirror. with 3-door garage door memory. There are 3 buttons down here on the base of this, right down here, that you can program for your garage door opener. Now, this is not a standard option. This is a random option. In other words, it's a port option that's on some cars and it's not on others. If you don't get it with this mirror, you will not have garage door memory in your car. They deleted it where it's not on the car itself anymore. Rain sensing wipers are also part of this setup right here. Let's take a look at the storage right here. Another USB here for a 3rd USB. Nice deep pocket right here. You can store a medium-sized purse in here quite easily. My wife loves to put her purse in there, and we store other stuff in there too. Let's take a look at the 2nd row seats. This one comes in at $45,670. The extras on this one are going to include the panoramic sunroof for $1,200, 2nd row captain's chairs for $695, towing package for $550. That's a 5,000-pound capacity towing. Auto dimming rear view mirror with home link, that's $325, and monster mats for $285, giving you a grand total of $45,670. Here's a look at those captain's chairs. Nice setup here because you have baby child seat hookups right there and also right here. So you can do 2 car seats in this middle row right here, and then the back seats there do have top tether where you can hook in car seats over the back of the seat there with those 2. Those headrests do flick up with the flick of a wrist. Down below, notice how high off the floor these seats set. So your knees are not going to be up in your chest. They're going to be more perpendicular to your body, which translates into more comfort. These headrests, like I said, are adjustable. The roof is sculpted, so a 6'4" person with a ball cap on is not going to be uncomfortable in his back seat on a 2+ hour trip. This seat does go forward. The bottom drops out with this seat sliding forward, so you don't have to remove a front-facing car seat from this seat to climb into the back. This is designed this way on purpose, so your loading and unloading for trips is much quicker and much more efficient. To move this seat back into place, you just lift up on this handle and push back. It locks in place. There's a lever underneath where you can slide it forward or back. There's also a vent on the floor right here for rear passengers, as well as 2 C-pillar vents there. Here's a look at the climate control in the 2nd row. It's adjustable from here, and then also you can lock it out up here. So if you got kids that can reach this back here, you don't want them messing with it or fighting over it, you can lock them out. 2 USBs down here and a 3-prong plug-in right here, so you can charge a laptop while you're driving here. These 2 are just for charging though. Notice how shallow the transmission hump is, so you're not stealing any legroom or headroom from the cabin with that transmission hump. And nice amount of headroom here. I'm 6'1" and I don't have a problem in any seat in this car. Also, sunshades are standard in this car from the SE up to keep the sun off of your babies while they're in the car seat. That's on this door and that door over there. Windows in the back as well are 1 touch up, 1 touch down. There are no door locks on this section. The 2 door locks are up front. The car will automatically lock once you reach a certain speed, and then also they unlock as soon as you put it in park, as we hear thunder. There's a look at that alloy wheel, that anthracite alloy wheel, the tow hitch on the back here, and the oversized reflector there. As we open this up, it's just a quick little tap of the little gasket right there, and the power liftgate goes up. This is a 6-passenger setup for this one. There's a look at that giant panoramic sunroof with the sunshade closed right there, that home link mirror right there, and then a look through to the center display and the armrest, center console. Everything lines up in a nice, straight, pleasing line right there. Instrument cluster right up there. C-pillar vents for your rear passengers. They're not going to suffer in the summer and just freeze in the wintertime. Now, you do also have a 12-volt charger right here for the 3rd row as well. These seats will fold flat just with the flick of this little lever right here. Those seats do fold down, and then with the pull of a strap, you can just pull them right back up just like that, and there's a Velcro strap to put them back in place. Juggling this with one hand is a little bit of a challenge. So you also get cargo blocks right here. They attach to this carpeted surface like Velcro to keep things from sliding from side to side. Also, you have monster mats right here. They cover all 3 rows. Front license plate bracket here, we put that on request. This is an R line. A lot of people want their R line to look clean on the front, no front bracket. So we get a lot of out-of-state buyers with those. Bag hook right here. Out-of-state buyers that don't have the front plate requirement. Now these do also have seatbelt clips here, so if you do get the optional cargo cover, which this one doesn't have, it nests right there in that hole and that hole over there. And then you'd have the seatbelt clip to clip it out of the way so it doesn't interfere with the track. Underneath this floor right here, if I can juggle and get this up right here, there's a look at where your spare tire is. It's below this little guy here. You just pull this little pin right here and then unscrew that little weird shaped thing right there. And then, I don't know if you call it a bolt or whatever, but you unscrew that, kind of like a wing nut, and then you're to your spare. And again, I apologize, I'm juggling this with one hand. Here we go, back in there. And then the power lift gate just closes it. There's a close-up look at that trailer hitch, or the tow hitch. You will need a 7-pin adapter to add to that right there, and I think you're ready to go. This car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty from Volkswagen. That's 4 years, 50,000 miles, 2 years of free maintenance baked into that. Your 10 and 20,000-mile oil change are covered by the dealership. And if you buy from me in Bomarito, St. Peters, you're going to get a 3rd year of free maintenance free of charge. So your 10, 20, and 30,000-mile oil change are covered by the dealership. Also, if you buy from me, you'll get a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car, or any other car, please give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Reese Sells Cars. And please, guys, if this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form, whether you're in North Carolina, if you're in Washington State, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, doesn't matter, Kansas, I'm from Kansas, please reach out to me, give me a call. You can come, you can fly in and drive out with your new car. Please give me a call, 636-290-4257. Ask for me on the phone, ask for me if you come into the dealership. It's Bomarito, St. Peters here in St. Louis. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.